Let's talk about the first time you played rape, right? Because that
that needs a little more context.
Rabbit!
Yeah. That was requested.
yeah. Well, I
somebody because-
imagine,
yeah.
right? I imagine you're not the one who's bringing that up.
No,
although
I
no judgment if you are, but a little bit. I would have to think.
I
about
was
it a little
quite
more.
uncomfortable to some extent, just never having done it before and taking that to be very serious.
Were you already doming? Were you already like?
Sure, I've done,
Okay.
or even when you say doming, whatever, or even lightly playing with a girl who just has handcuffs in her drawer or whatever.
Okay. Had you already choked someone? Or
Sure,
put
by
your
that
hand-
point, yeah.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
had you already held them down?
I
know handcuffs are holding them, but that's different.
Yeah, it's a different level of playing. Yeah, I had already done something where I held somebody
So
down,
it
sure.
it was like an easier transition just than out of the blue.
Yeah, but it's still to me it was a big leap to go from that to like
Actively playing a rapist.
playing that. Yeah.
When you walk down the street in a munger's cap, like the ski mask, do you go, "It's okay, I'm just playing," like as you pass people?
Yeah, no, I get ready beforehand. I put on the small eye cover, and I wear the black and white, the Hamburglar style outfit that I wear. That was the outfit I chose to wear. She didn't specify, so that's on her.
But you
that's
do
not
act,
a turn on.
But you do act like you're breaking into this woman's house.
Not always, no.
okay,
It doesn't
but
have to be.
But you have.
Yeah, it was the first time it was ever requested of me was kind of
How is this? So you meet these people on a fetish site, right?
sometimes, yeah.
Because like if they're all asking you, it's interesting that no one ever asked me. So you're obviously seeking it out in a way.
To some degree, yeah. I mean, I get turned on, but it's not the only thing I do sexually. It doesn't mean I can't have just normal or not. No, I don't want to use the term normal.
Vanilla?
It's unfair. Or vanilla, yeah, sort of vanilla. Oh, that's the terminology. All right, that is the terminology people use for it. Okay,
Is it?
it is.
It's just vanilla is so good.
Vanilla's great.
Right.
Vanilla is fantastic. It's the most popular flavor. But I can have regular sex and enjoy it very much. So it's not. This is not the only thing I do. It just
Understood.
happens to be something that a lot of other people don't
Do you ever
take the leap to do.
have you ever changed outfits in the lobby because now you're the rapist?
No, I've
Rapists
not.
come in all shirts.
Yeah, I don't. There's no outfit. I didn't put on an outfit to. Yeah, it was all theater of the mind.
All right, you're giving me this look, but you walk
No.
around with a Dr. Sex bag.
You're not wrong. I'm
Okay.
being very judgmental for a guy who has carried who had to order a larger bag because it didn't fit in the smaller bag and had to measure out the equipment and go, well, what's the longest item I have here? Yeah, well, that's usually. Well, what do you guys use for baseball bats? What do you guys usually carry for that? Well, a hockey bag is that's too big.
So walk me through one of the rapes, one that you liked.
One of the rape plays, please,
Sorry.
Hemda. Thank you.
Apologies. Yes.
Again,
Words matter.
Well,
yeah, words
tru-
do matter.
Trust the audience; they hear what I'm saying.
No, I know they hear, but someone takes that out of context. Anyway, I'm just being facetious, and now we're really tearing apart that
Hilarious.
30-second joke. Anyhow, your question, please.
Yes, I want to know about this rape. I want to know. Do you talk about how you'll do it? Meaning, like how much grabbing, how much holding down, how much pain, how much force?
Well, no, by that point, it's never been the first thing I've ever done with somebody because I'd really have to, from my end, I'd really have to trust somebody just to even do that, because it's a scary thing of like, okay, what if this person who, let's say I've just met would, what if something goes wrong and they decide, I don't know this person. Maybe
Sure.
they have multiple personalities, something,
So
extreme.
you had already been aggressive with these.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a first time
So is
thing.
this more of a surprise and a commitment to this very specific bit?
They would ask me to do that, and like one girl asked me, she goes, it's not so much, you don't have to, I don't want you necessarily to yell at me or call me names or anything. It's just more the aggressive nature of putting your hand over my mouth and kind of forcing yourself on me. Like
Okay.
one person asked me while I'm sleeping, could you wake me up that way?
Are they fighting you?
A little bit, but it's also in the play. Like one girl, one time we were like role playing. It wasn't like a rape role play, but it was like she was being very aggressive and she bit me. I go, all right, you gotta, like after the fact, I go, you gotta kind of, I don't need you to fully, I'm not really trying to hurt you. You know that, right? She goes, yeah, of course I know that. I go, well, yeah, when you bite me, like that's really kind of causing some damage to
But
my.
you play fight
a little
with
bit,
each other?
yeah.
There's pushback, I assume?
Yeah. I think that's what turns them on to some degree from it. Yeah. Yeah. One time there was a sort of a situation where we were just joking around about handcuffs, like, oh, you couldn't actually if you really wanted to handcuff me, like, no, I could absolutely do it. Like, I could be a cop if I wanted, whatever.
Like, even if you didn't want it, I can handcuff you.
I could, yeah. And then that became the challenge, and that turned into a fun sort of game that we played. But that was a little more aggressive. But again, anything, I have to be cognizant. Like, I don't really want to, break anyone's arm. Like, I don't want anything bad to happen. I care about this person. If I'm doing something, this is also not very as random as it seems. These are people I would see over and over again. Because the first time I encounter somebody, even off a fetish site, I don't do anything that's fetish related.
Right.
Because
I've seen too many movies. I would assume I'm being set up.
I
really
that's
would.
That's not out of the realm in the back of your head when you think about that. I'm very careful with who I'm talking to, and so far I haven't had any bad encounters. I've had a couple people that are clearly like trying to like Russian whatever or not or whatever, like bots or whatever, trying to get information. But you find that out very quickly. Seldom are you talking to somebody. You can tell who's like a fake account.
Well,
and
have you looked into yourself in that? I do understand, of course, people are freaks. I understand we're adding the word play, but have you looked at why is this rape play so exciting to you? Because yes, of course, I like sub and I like dom, but not as much as you like these fantasies, because I have not explored one yet.
Saying that I like those fantasies
Well,
more than I like the
them.
other stuff. That's not my top priority. I'm always the.
Did you do a rape fantasy more than 5 times?
It's about that many.
Okay.
It's not a ton.
Okay,
No.
so if I did a rape fantasy 5 times, I would take a second and think, why do I like this so much? Do you bother doing that? Is it important to do
I
it?
am kind of curious about, like, all right, what is this? What does this say about me psychologically? I do but nothing like where I'm down about it. It's just kind of like I think about anything psychologically. Like, what does what I wear say about me?
Right.
Especially the last couple of years, I've been very like introspective about everything I kind of do. So but I'm not sure I know the answer to it, because I always kind of gravitated towards. I think the only thing I can think of is that in my life, at a younger age, I was so kind of like quiet and shy that I liked being in control sexually. That I guess that was a turn on for me sexually, to be aggressive, and that the woman liked it. Like, again, I'm not aggressive with anyone who doesn't want me to be aggressive. Like, you have to listen to them just literally, but also the body language, the tone.
Do you talk dirty?
Yeah, I do.
Like, even when you're not playing a game?
Yeah, periodically, but not always. Yeah, it's not always that. Yeah, but periodically.
What's your go-to?
I very weird. This is one of those weird things. Like, I don't like talking dirty. When people are like, "Oh, what do you say?"
Right.
It feels so uncomfortable to me. And even the weird part is, I have no problem talking about this, but for some reason, actually talking dirty, I guess it's so intimate that I can't do it. Like, I couldn't even tell you what I say, because I don't have like a go-to.
It's got to be organic.
Yeah, it's got to be organic.
All right,
I can't
close your
fake
eyes.
that.
KeithAndTheGirl.com.
Please subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it.